Invest in a drip garden now or wait? Let's get into it. Welcome to DeFi Crypto Talk, where we talk everything DeFi in the cryptocurrency space. If you're new to the channel, welcome. For all my subscribers out there, welcome back. And shout out to all my gardeners. Let's get into it. So, as you can see, I have my Drip USD garden up, currently a little less than 178,000 plants. As far as compounding concerned, so I was trying to do, I told you guys initially about every 1,000, but due to work and other things, life in general, I haven't been able to compound as much as I like. So it's been about 1,500 to 2,000 plants. Looking down to the contract balance. So as you can see, we're at 381. I think we were at 382 or 383 last time I did a recording. So still that decline, but I think that's going to get better, especially after the things we're going to talk about later come to fruition. Let's see, moving on. So we'll scroll down here and look at the drip token price. So currently $8.61, holding steady. And the reason why I bring this up is obviously you guys know we're tied to the drip token. Still holding strong in that $8 range, and I am actually proud, and I feel like we're still somewhat early in the garden, because the best is yet to come. Moving on, we'll go to my Overwatch here so you guys can see, give it a little live update. So currently I'm making about $136 per day, a little less than 6,000 plants, and then I'm getting plants every about 14 seconds. So like I said, I haven't taken profits in a minute, so I've just been sort of compounding as much as possible to try to build up my garden. The ultimate goal will be trying to get to about 200,000 plants, and then just see where we're at from there. But in the meantime, yeah, we'll just keep compounding, and then if I get to 200,000 and we still don't have that price appreciation, which I think I will get there fairly quickly, then I'm going to keep on compounding. Now getting into the video, before I do that, let me go over to my wallet so you guys can see. So for the longest time was taking profits, and this looks like Dune has updated. So you can see currently my wallet ROI is about 46%, so almost 50%. So but you see a steady decline here. This is also me taking some profits throughout most of this time. As far as profits concerned, like I say, in most videos, that I don't take as much as the 136 that you'll see, or whatever you'll see right here. So typically it'll be about a quarter of this. Now moving on to the point of the video. So is it a good time to invest in a drip garden or not? Well, first and foremost, you have to know what the garden is designed to do. Now when I got into the garden, the plant price was at about $5 or $6. So a lot more expensive than what it is now. Now it's at 2 cents, and as we know, it's already built into the contract down here. So that's just to give everybody a fair rate. So with that being said, I mean, it'd be entirely up to you as to whether or not you invest or not. And this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion on things. But I would get in. I've actually created another garden account that I started for a friend of mine, and I'm going to continue. I got in for him. I created it. Actually, he gave me money. We put it in there, and we're going to grow that as well. So I still think 2 cents is a lot better than $5, $6 that I was in there. But remember, this is designed to decay, so it'll go all the way close to zero, but not necessarily hitting it. So always remember that. So that's just my take on it as far as getting into the garden. And then you have to think about what's coming up next. So I bring up the Drip Telegram group because, as you all know, like I said before, we're tied to Drip, and as you can see, we have the new UI coming for Drip. And the most exciting portion of all this was the fact that they're going to be coming out with some kind of looks like a game for Drip. So it'll bring some more excitement to the faucet, and they'll have some mechanics, hopefully some of which are going to be some burn and buybacks, which will help us get some price appreciation on Drip, and then ultimately we'll get some of that in the garden. And mind you, at one point in the garden I was making about $1,000 per day, and through the drip token price going down and the drip BUSD pairing decreasing, I mean, after all that, and you've seen what's going on in the markets, I'm still at 136, and I attribute that mostly to just compounding, because And by the way, this is my wallet, you know, and this is where I started about February for you guys. I had some questions asking when I started, so but check out this. This is compounding, and this is, you know, what compounding does over the rate of time. I mean, look how steep that is. I mean, it just climbs and climbs and climbs and climbs and climbs. So at one point, it's going to start to accelerate, and you're really going to start noticing it because your card's just going to just take off. So it gets a little choppy up here because I was just taking profits as I sort of went up. So so yeah, so just keep compounding, and if you have a smaller bag, don't worry about it. I mean, I started off with little or nothing. I mean, what did I have, like, you know, 1850 plants there, so 1800 plants, and now look, I'm at 177,000. So just hang in there, just keep with it. But super bullish on the, you know, just what's going to be coming out specifically with Drip and the Drip network, and, you know, this gamification. There's no time limit, so I wouldn't count on it coming out tomorrow, but it's nice to know there's something to look forward to. We've been hearing about the new UI coming out for a little bit, and then also somebody said they had seen, it was in a Telegram group, they saw a leaked version of it. I haven't seen it, but somebody said something's out there, so I'll keep digging, and if I find it, then I'll make a video on it. But one of the big things I also wanted to point out is how during the AMA, Forex talked about his you know, his team hiring more developers. So this is just all great news. So this should help you to sleep a little bit better at night, knowing that he's actually developing and, you know, creating new use cases for Drip, you know, and then ultimately we in the garden will reap the benefits as well. So ultimately, yeah, I'm bullish. So anyway, that's the video for today, guys. Please comment, like, subscribe at the very bottom. I greatly appreciate your time, and I will see you on the next one.